Hello everyone, Javier Gara here again. In this video, I will be talking about another instructional content type. This is digital media. I will not be discussing everything as presented in my slide. I will just be focusing on screencast and narrated presentations. We have so many available screencasting softwares. Some are free, some are subscription-based. Some of these screencasting softwares I had an experience of using. But I will not be discussing all of these screencast softwares. Instead, I will be using the Microsoft PowerPoint. Microsoft PowerPoint has two features of which we can maximize. Microsoft PowerPoint has the ability to capture your screen, and it has the ability to capture your video footage with your PowerPoint presentation slides. So I'll be discussing simultaneously about screencasting and PowerPoint presentation narration using Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. I know of few friends of which they could not record the narration and video footage on their Microsoft, and the possible reasons of these are maybe unupdated subscription or maybe earlier versions of Microsoft PowerPoint. But to the reviews, some say that this will work for Microsoft PowerPoint from 2010 version up to the latest version. If you cannot find this functionality in your Microsoft PowerPoint software, I suggest you update your Microsoft Office suite or you better upgrade your Microsoft PowerPoint application. Let's go into the details. Here's my PowerPoint presentation for this video lecture. So here's how you are going to access the screencasting feature of the Microsoft PowerPoint. Screencasting is just capturing your screen. So whatever platform or whatever software you are using, the basic concept of screencasting is capturing whatever you are playing on your screen or portion of your screen, and you could also record both the video and the audio. But for this particular example, I will just show you how to use the screen capturing feature of Microsoft PowerPoint. Under the Insert tab and across towards the rightmost portion, you can see Screen Recording. Once you click this one, you will be asked to record portion of your screen. Then, you will see a pop-up window with the following options. Record, stop, select area, and this is your audio device is being enabled, and this is to capture including your pointer. The first thing you would do is to select an area. For example, I will select the area which fits my presentation slide, and you will see a rectangular box with a broken red lines. That means you can do everything outside the box, and those movements will not be captured in your screen recording. And since you enabled your pointer recording, if you are going to put your pointer inside the box, it could be captured. But if you are to disable this one, even if you will move your pointer or your cursor inside the rectangular box, it will not be recorded. If you are going to start this recording, you will see countdown timer. Then you can start narrating whatever you want to say with each of the following slides. If I will change this into the next slide, then it will capture the next slide, so on and so forth. If along the way you want to pause your recording because say you want to review your notes, then you can pause your recording. Then you can go to the next slide, then resume your recording. Then let's assume you are done with your narration. Then you can stop. Once you stop your recording, you notice that there is this figure inserted in your slide. This is your recorded screencast. If you are to review this one, you can see this running as a video. If you are satisfied with your screencast, depending on your screen resolution, sometimes the dimension of this screencast is smaller than your slides. So you have to simply stretch or extend your screencast. After doing so, you can now export your screencast or your screen recording. How to do that? In your File tab, you have to export. Then, you will choose Create Video. Then you might want to use the default values for the dimension of your video file, and you might also would like to set this at some values, but I suggest just leave it with 5 seconds spent on each slide. Then you can press Create Video. Once you press the Create Video option, it will ask you where to save your video file. Then click Save. After clicking Save, at the bottom of your screen, you will find a progress bar. In this progress bar, you will see if your recording or your rendering is working or not. Once finished, you can then look for the video file created inside the folder which you have created. That's for screen recording. There's another option for you to record your slideshow with narration. How to do that? Under slideshow, you have these two options. You may record from the current slide or from the very beginning. And I will be recording this from the very beginning. After clicking that one, you will see this window. At the leftmost part, you will see these options: record, stop, and replay. And at the right upper portion, you will see settings. Under settings, you will be asked about your recording devices. You will choose which of your microphones and which of your camera available. Under microphones, if you do not have an external microphone, you will see your built-in microphone like the stereo mix. And for your camera, if you don't have an external camera, you will only see what is your built-in or inbuilt webcam. For my case, I have these options: the built-in and the 2 USB-enabled cameras and 1 external web camera. If I am going to record this one using my inbuilt camera, you will see that at the bottom of my slide, there's the capture of my camera. Then I have the option to disable my camera if I am going to record my PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover only. Let us try to record this one, and the same, you will be prompted with countdown from 3 down to 1. Then you can start playing your animations or your presentation. In each slide, you will deliver whatever you want. Then you can go to the next slide. If in the next slide, you want to annotate something or you want to emphasize, you can use the annotation options below. For example, you want to emphasize or you want to encircle a word, you can click the pen tool and choose any color you want. For example, I want a color green and I want to underline the word prints. I can do that. If I want to highlight a certain portion of my slide, I can use the highlighter option, and still I can use any possible color given in this option window. If I will choose blue and highlight the word digital, I can do that. What if you want to undo your highlights and your annotation or your annotations? Then you can click the eraser tool. Then you can remove your annotations. You can do that for the rest of your slides. Once done, you can stop your recording. Once you end your presentation, it will automatically stop the recording. Then just press exit or close. Then you will see that in each of your slides, there is this icon. Since we chose not to include a video in our narration, we can only see an audio icon. And that is true to all of our slides. You can see it at the right bottom corner. And the same process as we did with the previous screencasting feature, we can now render our video, or we can produce or export this PowerPoint presentation into a video file. That's how you are going to record your screen And that is how you are going to produce a video presentation or video content using Microsoft PowerPoint with its two features. First is the screen capturing or screen recording feature, and the other one is when you record your presentation slide with a voiceover or with a video capture.